All right, everybody, happy Friday, or hopefully you're doing this on Friday. If you're doing it sooner, thank you so much for being on task. For the Monday assignment, we talked about the initial step of completing the square, which was taking b and a and then plugging it into this formula to get a constant that completed the square. Now, we're going to take it a step further today with this assignment. This is completing the square intermediate, okay? So if you notice here, I can, let me get a red marker maybe. Oh, that's not red, so maybe let me undo that. Make sure I have my A here. Okay, now I have my red marker. So we can see that A is 1, B is 6, and C is 9. So they gave us a constant this time, but this constant 9 does not complete the square. Or does it? Let's see. Actually, I think it might have in this case. 6 divided by 2 times 1 is 3. 3 squared is 9. I wonder if the answer is just 3 and then 0 here. So 9 does complete the square. Again, if I were to substitute B and A into here, I get, instead of B, I have a 6. Instead of A, I have 1. There's a 1 in front there. Okay, 6 divided by 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is just 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 to the power of 2 is 9. So in this case, 9 does work. Now, I put a 3 here because the number that goes into this equation is the square root of this number. So square root of 9 is 3, and we didn't move anything over, so that's going to be 0. Let me just double check this. Okay. I wonder if they're all going to be like that. I wonder if they're all going to have a number here that is a perfect square. Let's see. That it was kind of nice this time, and if I'm going kind of fast, make sure to press pause and rewind, okay? So let's see this next question. Okay, now if I were to, again, complete the square, let's see here. So I know I have to take, it's always the same formula, b over 2a to the power of 2. A is 1, b is negative 20, and c is 100. Let's see if we get 100 again this time. B is negative 20, so we put that on the numerator. We're going to divide it by 2 times a, which is 1. 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is just 2. Negative 20 divided, oh, I forgot my power of 2. Negative 20 divided by 2 is negative 10. That's a negative 10. Sorry about that. There you go. Negative 10 to the power of 2 is 100. Works out perfectly. Okay, so we can say, now in this case, maybe what I should say is that this number in here is really the number that came right before, so negative 10. So I'm going to put that here, okay? I know that in the previous problem I said the square root of 100, so that would give us positive 10, but we know it can't be positive 10 because it's this negative 20 in the middle. 10 plus 10 is positive 20, but negative 10 plus negative 10 is negative 20. And then we're going to keep that a 0. Let's see what we get here. Perfect. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. Double check that this is going to give you C, and if it does, then the number that goes in here is this one right before your final answer. Let's try one more. Maybe I'm just getting lucky. I don't know. Oh, I think I was just getting lucky. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit more complex. First thing I want you guys to do when you see a problem like this is go 0 equals, and then write the rest, okay? Because remember that we're solving for the x-intercepts, so 26. I believe that if you use a formula this time. So I'm just going to cut to the chase. B is -4 over 2 times a, which is, in this case, it's 1 to the power of 2. Okay, that's 2 times 1 is just 2. -4 divided by 2 is -2 to the power of 2. That's going to be +4. Now that does not match up with this -26. So those don't match up. So what we need is, we need a +4 here, right? We need a +4 here. So what we're going to do to get rid of this 26 is we're going to add it to both sides. Okay? So add it there and add it there. This is going to be a longer process here, but that's okay. So I'm going to end up with 26 is equals to x squared minus 4x. And then I'm going to put this number at the end. That's what I wanted at the end, plus 4. Okay. Now remember, to get this 4, we had -2 over here. Oh, I'm sorry. One more thing. Let me erase this guy before I do anything. So we added 4 to this side, plus 4, because that's what that number was. If you do it to one side of the equal sign, you have to do it to the other. Okay? So that's going to be plus 4. So we're going to end up with, sorry, one more version of this equation. 30 equals x squared minus 4x plus 4. Now remember that this number here I told you was the number right before you got the perfect square, so this one here. So we're going to put -20 there. And this guy here is going to be, we have to bring this back. Okay. Sorry, -2. That's -2. And then we bring this back. That should be -30. Let's double check that. Hopefully that worked. Okay, that worked. Thank God. So we got to bring this guy back. Now I know this is so weird because you can combine these, but we don't want to combine them. So we're just going to end up with 0 equals x squared minus 4x, sorry, plus 4 minus 30, okay? Now, if you're feeling like, whoa, Mr. Gonzalez, I'm so overwhelmed about this completing the square stuff, I totally understand. So don't feel bad if you're in that situation. Remember that you can always pause and go back. Okay, so I'm going to keep it simple by just leaving this problem here so you don't have to watch too much more, but you can always go back. And I'll have my office hours Mondays and Tuesdays. We can work on late assignments from after the 15 weeks. So this assignment is from after the 15 weeks. So if you try it and you don't get a high score and you want more help, I can definitely help you on those office hours next week. Okay, but go ahead and give this a shot, and then let me know how it goes, and come up with questions for me if you need more help. Okay, all right, you guys, have a great day, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye bye.